Hey kids, welcome. I'm Belle. This is my classroom. Welcome to another super fun and colorful video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some first day activities for kids, toddlers, kindergartners, and preschoolers. I have already a video on my channel with some activities, so you guys can check it out after watching this video. This is gonna be part 2 of my first day activities for kids slash toddlers slash kindergartners slash preschoolers slash I don't know. You can always adapt these activities to the level that you're teaching. But before you start the video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I make a huge effort to upload a video every week because I work a lot, and so I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and tell me in the comments below what other activities you guys do on the first day of school. So without further ado, let's go right into the video. Okay, so the very first activity that comes into mind when I think of first day activities is a simple but very efficient snowball fight. I know it sounds weird, but I'm sure if you work with teenagers or kids or toddlers, snowball fight is an amazing activity. You can do it with like many different subjects. So I'd like to do this on first day of school because they are, most of the time they are shy on the first day. They don't want to talk much. So I asked them to make a drawing of whatever they want, whatever they like, but it has to be something positive, something that they like or enjoy, or something that they like to eat, like food, something that they really like to eat, because children, like very young children, like toddlers and preschoolers, they are very connected to food. So food is always something that I use, especially to get closer to my students. So I always tell them to draw something on a piece of paper, give them a piece of paper, and I ask them to draw something they really like and fold it into a little snowball, a little paper ball, snowball. And so after they're done, I ask them to throw the ball, and there's like always a bunch of balls in the middle of the class, and to go and catch a ball and open the ball, unfold the ball, and guess who made the drawing and what it represents. After I do that, I ask them to find the person who did it, and I always help them, especially if they are super young. I help them to do that, and I ask them to sit next to that person. So that's always also a sitting arrangement technique that I use with very young students, because with very young students, if you ask them to simply change places, they won't understand why they're doing that, and they won't like it, and they'll get mad. But if you're doing it in a fun way, it works much better. If you want me to make a video on sitting arrangements and how what techniques I use to ask students to move around during the classrooms and to change pairs and change who they talk to in classes, please leave in the comments below, because I can make a video on that too. But this works as a first day activity, but also a sitting arrangement technique that you can use on the very first day to get students to mingle and get to know each other on the very first day, because it's really important, because on the first day there are always new students who don't have that many friends, so it's a really good activity to start school with. Okay, so now let's go to activity number 2. My second activity is a find someone who bingo. Yeah, the simple find someone who activity. If you don't know, it's an activity that you write on a piece of paper, or if the children are very young, like mine usually are, I don't write, I draw. Like I can draw a bar of chocolate or a flower or a dog, and I can ask them to go around and ask each other, like, do you like chocolate? Do you like flowers? Do you have a pet? Do you have a dog? And they have to put the name of the person and complete it, and after they're done they say bingo, and they win the game, that find someone who get bingo. So that's really simple. It always works every time. It's great and they love it, and they ask me to play bingo a lot because of that activity. It's really cool. So now let's go to number 3. It's my last activity, but it's one of the most fun activities that I have on the first day. It's mirror dancing activity. Yeah, like a mirror activity, but I put a music twist in it. So basically, you know, the very common mirror activity where you put two children facing each other, and one is the person and the other one is the mirror, so it has to mime what the first person is doing. So I asked them to do that, but I put a song. So while the song is playing, one is like dancing and moving around and doing whatever he or she wants. And then when I stop the song, they have to change. So now this person has to dance and mime and do whatever he or she wants, and this has to mime. So it's really fun. They ask me to do this a lot. So it's awesome because again they get to know each other, they feel comfortable in the classroom, which is something that I find very important, especially for young children, especially for new young children, because sometimes they feel very alone, and that's not a good feeling to feel. And if the activity is in pairs like that, they can feel more welcomed, I guess. But if you have an odd number, you can make a trio. So I usually make like one person is the person like moving around, and the other two are mirrors, and then they change, and it's always one person doing and the other two miming. I do it like that, so everybody has the chance to do things by themselves, to do the things that they want to do. Really quick, I'm looking at my classroom wall and I can see something that I made with my students, just real quick. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, like right behind me, I have a wall, and I have some rules. Like, I guess I told you guys this, like if you're not new on my channel, if you are subscribed, you know this, but I don't live in an English-speaking country. I teach English as a second language, so I always put a poster like no Portuguese, because where I live we speak Portuguese. Raise your hand poster, listen to me poster, and respect poster, because I find it's really important to respect each other in the classroom, especially when they're really young and they don't have that concept of respect very clear in their minds yet. So that's it for today. I'm gonna end this video right here in front of this wall. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to come back next week, because I make a new video every single Friday, and I hope you liked this idea. So let's just recap very quickly. The first idea was the snowball fight with a drawing for them to get to know each other. A mingling activity is always fun to have, especially on the first day. The second activity was the find someone who bingo, and the third activity was, of course, the mirror dancing mirror activity. So, but don't forget these posters, because it's fun to have posters on the first day. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave in the comments below what activities you usually have on the first day, and I see you next week for a brand new video. Bye.